Good morning. Welcome to your second day of your fourth week of your morning summit journey. This week we're studying integrity and really focusing on that. And today's power verse is found in Proverbs 11, verse 3. It says, "The integrity of the upright guides them, but the unfaithful are destroyed by their duplicity." There is a universal principle that says you reap what you sow. And we can see that in springtime. If you plant in a garden and you plant some corn or some cucumbers, in a couple of months, you are going to reap what you sow, corn and cucumbers. And if you would get angry planting corn and expecting roses, everyone would look at you and think you were just a little off. And it's the same in our life. If we plant deeds and acts of integrity, we will reap a harvest of righteousness. If you treat your wife with respect and you love your kids and you're a kind person at work, you will experience the fruits of better relationships. But if you're critical to your wife and you yell at your kids and you put them down when they don't behave the way you want, and if you're a jerk at work who's gossiping about people and making fun of them, you are going to reap unhappy relationships. And that's what this verse is talking about. It says when a man is guided by his integrity, he always knows what to do. The Holy Spirit speaks through your conscience and tells you, this is the way to go, walk ye in it. Now the world will tell us, yeah, but, and did God really say that? And it'll ask doubts and throw out lies. But integrity knows what's the right thing to do. Another word for duplicity is deception and pretending to be one thing but actually being another. And we don't like people in our life who are backstabbers and two-faced. And God is calling us out of that life and ourselves. That's why we confessed to someone yesterday, like, oh, I'm a good guy, I'm good, everything's fine. And when you're turning to that Christian friend, you're sharing, like, there are some things in my life that I need to surrender to God. There's a verse in James where it talks about sin, when it is full grown, brings death. There's another verse in the New Testament that says the wages of sin is death. You see, sin is what kills us, because it separates us from God, the source of life. Integrity, choosing to act with integrity, helps connect us to God. And so the unfaithful are destroyed by their deceptions and their sin, and their lack of faithfulness to integrity. And so today I just want to encourage you to look at some of those hard choices you're facing and say, you know what? I'm going to do the right thing. And I'm going to leave the consequences in God's hands. I'm going to put the outcome in His hand. If you want a stressed out, anxious life, then you start trying to control the outcomes. You start trying to control other people in your life. You start trying to manipulate circumstances. It's going to ruin your life. Instead, let integrity guide you and let God handle the outcomes. Because one thing I know is that no matter what happens, God is faithful. He loves you very much. And He's got this. So we can trust in Him. God bless.